All right, so what exactly is Algobox and why do our traders absolutely love it and why are people talking about it? Let's get into that here tonight. Do you think that my videos are too long? You are not alone. This, though, tonight, fresh out the shower, and I have been told I need to make like a quick video, if that's possible, to give you guys a quick tour of what we do so that you can, like in a 5 or 10 minute spiel, understand what it is, how Algobox works, why it's so powerful, and why you might want to get involved. Before you spend the hours of going through my videos of training, I get it. I like to just send people in and go, hey, go watch the videos because I know that you'll learn it. But I think this is that video. Okay, without further ado, let's try the fastest video of all time. Hang with me through the entire video, folks. Let's do it. I'm going to show you what exactly is this Algobox phenomena. What is it? Here we go. So Algobox is a Confluence algorithmic trading system. There are things that people usually think of when they see or hear algorithmic trading. They think fully automated. If you go Google, because everybody loves our Google friends, go Google algorithmic trading and fully automated trading. They are actually different. Now, this is a metamorphosis of those two. We're kind of like a blending of those. We've got semi-automated as well as fully automated trading. We're not going to talk about fully automated here tonight. That's a whole separate animal. But the semi-automated, what we call cyborg trading, the best of the human plus the machine. This is what the Algobox product for most people is all about. And playing the markets like a video game. Pinpoint entry locations for your entries, stops, targets already flowed out and blown out for you. That is what we do with Algobox. So what is Algobox? First time you install it, it looks like this. And you're like, what? How do I interpret this mess? This is a little bit crazy. Let's zoom into one of the charts that everybody enters in on. Okay, just know that all those other ones are multi-time frames that give you analysis to give you pinpoint entry locations down on the lowest time frame entry that we play like a video game, right? Doesn't this look a lot prettier, right? If you zoom in and see what's going on here, we have laid out a matrix of a video game for you to basically, when things line up and you see a dot or a cross and a crosshair on your screen, you click the button and you shoot, right? Just like a video game. Our approach to the market is a video game, but again, everybody's playing a video game. Everybody in the world playing a video game. All they're doing is pressing buttons, getting in and out of trades, right? But why are we kicking butt and taking names? Why have we won every contest we've been in? Why can no human on their own come and beat the algorithmic trading system that we have? Why can't they beat Algobox? Let's have a look, right? Let's take a peek at what we've got going on here. So this is the trading system. I'm just going to click on buy market here real quick. Boom. Now, I click one button. This is like the sum total of all of your interface that you need to be able to click on when you are in our system. Now, those of you guys who are familiar with NinjaTrader already know what these buttons are, okay? But we're really only concentrating. That's highlighted. It should not be highlighted there because I already clicked it, but there we go. So buy market, sell market, reverse, and close. Really, these are the only four that most people are going to be using. You can do more complex things with these little ones here in the middle for hitting the ask and bid side, but we won't get into any of that detail here tonight, okay? But when you enter into these positions, these are, again, if you're coming from an MT4 background, any of that kind of stuff, now most of the time, everybody knows, all right, there's my entry, but do you automatically get your stops and targets set? If you don't, I recommend you at least get a system that can do that. NinjaTrader does do that out of the box, but we take advantage of this. This is called the ATM strategy, and that stands for Automatic Trade Management, to automatically kick those in for you. And you can get these as complex as you want. We can do multiple targets, and most of the time our strategies do. We have like a 10, a 15, and a 25 tick target. I can easily add to my position by clicking buy market again right here. And of course I can adjust my stops and targets right there on the chart, which is very, very handy. If you've never done any of that, extremely, extremely handy. But how do we, let's take a look at just going in straight to some of our trades so you kind of know what exactly those trades look like. Let's pull up our Discord room. If you've not been to our Discord chat, you definitely need to come hang out over there. Okay, so it's very easy. You go to our website. If you haven't been to our website yet, binimini.com, click on the Discord link, and it literally says enter into the room right there, big enter room button, and boom, you're going to show up and you're going to see this. But now you're going to go, well, how do I get started in here? Here's the public lobby. Come in here if you want to get your questions answered. Folks in here making fun of other fakers and photoshoppers and some of our YouTube friends, and then others who are actually trading in here. We got JC posting some screenshots here, Ben's posting some excellent work, these guys. We posted some of our trades here from today. There's Humphrey working at it. There's CG. So come into our trade room. Come watch our traders show the screenshots that they're taking. Come make some of your own. Okay, 2-week free trial, by the way, completely free. You don't need data. Don't worry about, well, I haven't signed up for a data feed, Vinny. Doesn't matter. You don't need data feeds. You don't need that kind of stuff. You can go download the free version of NinjaTrader. Go download Algobox, both free. And I install 40 days of market replay data for you out of the box. So there's really no excuse. Okay, you'll be able to do market replay. And if you don't know what market replay is, we'll briefly go over that here tonight in this video. Hopefully, if I can crush it into a 10-minute video. So ask your questions here. We are live in the audio room every day, folks, right here. How to get there? Just scroll over here on the left. See all these people hanging out? There's still people hanging out in the audio room right now, right here. Just click on Algo Trade Floor. It is that easy, okay? So I'm in the Algo room right now. I'm going to disconnect from it just so you can see how I do that. So click in there, boom, now I'm in. Disconnect, I'm out. So if you're hanging out, you're a new person, you're like, oh, I want to go listen in to Vinny, let me go see what they're doing in the trade room. Right here, just click, watch. I show up. Now I'm gonna mute this right now because I'm doing this recording. Mute, there we go, because people are in there probably be like, dude, what on earth is Vinny doing? Well, I'm not doing a live stream here tonight. I'm trying to do the pre-recorded, try to get this as 10 minutes and get it released out there for some folks. There's CG probably being like, dude, are you live? Yes, CG, it's a little bit weird that I'm actually doing a video that's gonna be 10 minutes, which who on earth could have thought that I could do that? But here we are. Oh yeah, now he's texting me being like, hey dude, you know you're online? All right, sorry CG, didn't mean to disturb you or get you worried. So anyhow, oh, did you hear that? Okay, that is Flowmaster. Well, I'm gonna stay connected in here. You guys are gonna learn what Flowmaster audio is here today. We have incorporated audio into our system so that you can hear the sound of the tape coming into the system. That's a whole different animal. We are using not only visuals, but you can also hear the ES, the S&P 500 pumping in. Now what markets are correlated to the ES? Lots, right? So we'll get into that if you guys come and learn our training, but that is also live and free in the public room, at least at this time. Okay, so come hang out, come check it out. There's Flowmaster audio box in there and you'll be able to hear the market going. Now again, the market's open right now, but it's like 7:20 p.m. Eastern time, not a lot. But if the market starts to kick off, you guys are gonna hear it in the headphones, okay? I heard a little click, click, which means market is moving up right now. I can just tell you by the sound. Again, I didn't even see the market, right? But I can hear the market is moving up, okay? Pay attention to that in case we get a little flow here in the next 10 minutes. That'll be awesome to see, okay? Let's move over to some of the trades. Let's come to, so scroll down here and you wanna look at anything that says strat dash in our room and you wanna come look at some of those, some of the strats that we do. Let's go into our, how about a Harmonidot, okay? This is one of a lot of folks' favorite trades right here. This is, let's look at the multi-HMD. What is that? Someone's at my front door. I'm in Texas, y'all. I shoot. Be careful. Delivery. Okay, good. Okay, wow. Well, didn't plan for that. So let's go into, let's zoom in here. So here's a trade right here. Easy entry. This is what our system looks like, okay? Very clear, easy to read charts. Very easy to see how we enter. We've got a green box right here. Again, I'm not gonna teach you guys here tonight what we do, how we do, but this trade right here is a 12 contract trade. Just moving up to right here, we're at about $750, almost $800. This is probably about a $2,000 trade to get to this target up here. Watch me as I adjust. So when I first punched that button, remember I showed you guys earlier, hit buy market and then the stops and targets already get created for me. Now I'm going to, because this is a manual setup, I'm going to go ahead and move those myself. You'll see that here in a minute on this trade. Here we go. And let me pause it again. Okay, so we're about to, it looks like we hit 4 targets already. And now see how I moved. I did front run this one. That's playing a little bit chicken. Okay, I really should have put this set of targets inside the PRZ there, the PPRZ, because it's gold. Okay, but at 8 contracts, okay, from right here, this is going to be around $1,500 just to this location, and we've already taken 4 off, so that's actually about $2,000. So I think this total trade is around $2,500 for this trade right here. Just making sure that, you know, went with Algobox says long's favorable. I've got multiple green boxes right here. I've got Flowmaster kicking off. You'll learn what these things are, but just know that boom, we click the button, market moves up, targets filled, boom, boom, boom. There you go, $2,500 trade. Let's go look at another one. How about this one? HMD, entry long. Now, oh, did y'all hear that little click? I can hear that the market, that means the market is moving up. We'll see here in just a minute because we got that trade open on that sim that we did just a little bit ago. But that sound tells me that we're on the right side because the big guys are stepping into the ES right now. I don't know if you heard that click, but just pay attention. Now, right now, it's very slow. One tick at a time ain't nothing. Wait till you hear it later. Come see the Flowmaster audio and you'll understand that a little bit later. All right, so I've paused this trade. This is an HMD. I can see it. And I've got a cross in there. So I have a cross PRZ plus an HMD, okay? And now you can see right here, I said I added on the white cross. So first I entered in because I got a green dot. Now again, if you guys have not been in our Learn Our Dot system, this, I'm never gonna show you an entry point unless you've got 5 to 15 points of confluence. So at a minimum, I am never gonna show you anything that does not have at least 5 points of confluence. Now, what is confluence? That means multiple things lining up in a location. That means multiple studies, multiple fibs, multiple, sometimes multiple Elliott waves, but there must and requires for a dot to be an Elliott wave. Now, again, there's several different types of those. I'm not going to get into those in the training here tonight, but if you're wondering what exactly forms that dot, that's what we got. So again, we just play it like a video game. Doesn't matter if you don't even know what any of those things are. Doesn't matter. You come in here, you play like a video game. My 8-year-old daughter can trade better than most traders. Now you hear those clicks coming in, click, click. That means the market's moving up. Okay. So if you are in a trade right now at 7:25 p.m., maybe start to get long until you start to hear those sellers step in. We are getting long. Now let's actually see where that trade is for us. Remember that one I clicked in earlier? Yep, moving up. There we go. Now, I am in right here. I'm gonna take some of my profits.
Target filled.
Why? Because we now touched into this and I need to actually move my stop up and in. There we go. Now we'll see if we end up getting up to, I can see this right here. This is the open line. I'm gonna go ahead and front run that open line and see if we can get that buddy right up in there. We got Flowmaster kicking in. I've been hearing only big buyers stepping in on the tape, okay? So we'll look to see if that position continues to ride up there for me. Put that out while that's going live. Okay, so now continuing with this trade that we saw. So I added on the white cross, right there. Now, you see where the targets are, up here, target 1, target 2. Now, I don't have a yellow PRZ right now to know what my runner target is, but it shows up here in a moment, so you'll see exactly how we knew where to take off those runners, okay? Boom, easy trade, okay? Pow, pow, video game style, enter, 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 moving up, and targets filled, okay? Now, where does my stop go on this?
Target filled.
My stop, oh, targets filled. Wow. Okay, there we go, folks.
Color dog alert.
There we go. Easy breezy. Now, I think that was a 4-contract trade in. There's our Flowmaster dot. You heard Flowmaster audio giving us the additional confluence coming in. Boom, boom, pow. Targets filled, folks. That was not planned. Okay, this is how easy the system is to use. It is a video game style trading system, and boom, there it is. That is $437 if you are trading that live. Easy, right? There you go.
Color dog alert.
Like a video game. You don't have to know what Elliott wave is. You don't have to know what fib is. You don't have to know any of that stuff. Although it can enhance your understanding. But we just trade like a video game. We really don't care. If you guys, I think Tom's been touting up that nav book that's coming out in May. You know, that guy literally said to the guy when he was in, he was talking to the judge when he was kind of having his little court case thing going on. He's told the judge, he said, I didn't know I was hurting anybody. I was just playing a video game. He was a savant, right? We've heard that. We're a little bit savantish, a little bit genius of what we've done and put into this system. And we're just trading it like a video game. We don't really care what the market's doing. We do. We care what the market is doing, but we don't care about the news. We want to know when the news is so we can kind of avoid some absolute craziness. But when the news starts to strike, folks, what do you think moves the markets? Algorithms, right? 85% of the market is now algorithms. We are reading the algorithms, crushing the information on a regular basis. Every bar that comes in, we are reprocessing, which by the way, is why you need a semi-decent beefy machine, but let the tools do the work. That's a big thing around here. How many minutes am I? Oh shoot, I'm at 14 minutes. I knew I was gonna do that. Okay folks, I'm gonna run through a couple more of these. Here's another good one, right? How easy is that? Watch the trade, move end to end. There's a green dot inside of a PRZ. Boom, boom, targets filled. Let's go take a peek at this one. What's this one? HMD long. Got a bad entry here. Didn't even get a great entry. Moved my stop up. Looks good. Boom, boom, target's filled. Great trade right there. Should have held out for a little bit longer. I kind of kicked myself. Why? My traders know I should be putting at least a runner target out here, shouldn't I? Right? I didn't. I don't know why I didn't on that trade. Play a little bit chicken. But there she goes. I think she ended up going all the way up there. Let's see. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay. I thought I was kicking myself for that. Another PRZ did show up right around that area. So that was actually a good exit. Not too bad. Right there. Cool. Okay. So if you want to learn this stuff, go check it out. Again, 2-week free trial, 40 days of market replay data. If you want to know what market replay is. So normal connection. Okay. If you don't have a data feed connection, doesn't matter. Okay. You can come right over here and go file. Oops. I was going to go file connect. Actually, that sound, y'all hear that deep sound? That deep, that is the sound of Flowmaster telling us that sellers just stepped in. Okay, we got a big set of sellers starting to step in. Again, this has to do with delta. I'm not going to get into it or like be like, oh, is it just size or anything like that? We are reading the tape. Okay, you're going to be able to hear the tape in your ears. So the sellers tried right there and they got blown out. So now is the position where I would add to that. You can see the white crosses. Right here, we would actually add to that position because as the sellers tried right there, they got absorbed. Boom, a second white cross comes in. Pow, we're looking for that position. And there you go. You hear them stepping back in again. Beautiful. All right, folks, that's it. Man, I tried 10 minutes and we're at 16. All right, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you do have questions, come over here to the public chat area. All the stuff in the Discord, all the training and all that kind of stuff is there. But if you're like, well, do I really want to take the time to get into the system? I hope that was at least a go, hey, well, now you know why, right? You can, actually, let me show you guys something. We're coming to the public chat, and if you want to know, like, how to get started with us very, very quickly, I'm going to type in 2 things. Install, okay? The steps are very easy. You come in here, you install the system, okay? 2-week free trial, there it is. There's the installer. We'll lead you to it, and then watch this playlist. That's it, okay? The playlist is going to walk you through how to get it installed. It's a 5-minute install, okay? But once you get it installed, you're kind of like, oh, well, how do I connect things? How to do all that kind of stuff? Don't worry. To the videos. And then it's 6 lessons, okay? 6 lessons for what we call foundations. 6 lessons, exclamation mark, lessons in the room. Okay? Boom. These 6 lessons are what you're going to watch, okay? To get you at the core. I know it says 5, but there is a 6th one in there. Discord doesn't show more than 5 things when it does their webhooks. No big deal. Other things that you want to come hang out in our public room for. If you want to know what the Twitter sentiment is, guess what? You folks, you can't do this. Sentiment all. Let's look at all the sentiment on Twitter right now. There we go. We are calculating in what everybody's talking about on Twitter, using positive words, negative words, long, short, all that kind of stuff for all tweets. Using anything from hashtags to references to ES, NQ. If you want to know how we are winning, folks, we put all these things into our edge. Okay, that's a good one. If you want to know what the VIX is, exclamation mark VIX in our room. Okay, you don't have to use multiple websites if you're hanging out with us. You want to know what the VIX is? Type exclamation mark VIX. There it is, 46.7. If you want to know what the news is today, you don't have to go to Forex Factory or all those other websites. Boom, type news in our room. What's going to come up? Well, yes, it is a screen scrape from Forex Factory, so you can know what times they are, all that kind of good stuff. We are all encompassing, and that, my friends, is why Algobox is, I would love to say number 1. I'm going to say if our people were voting, we would vote it number 1. But that's all I got to say about that. All right. Anyhow, folks, thanks for hanging out. For me, Pippi, Robbie, Lunchbot, Mod Squad, Curtis G, and the rest of the gang. I'm sending out that big H-Town. See ya.
In a world of scammers and shammers, there arose one demigod to wreck them all, making trading great again.